Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, as the title suggests, Cal Abbott, the definition of an entitled prick. You know, people will sit there and start targeting Diane in this scene because emotions and feelings and blah, 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 dough. But let's be honest. Let's be honest. We can all agree that Kyle is the problem. Now let's sit there and do a quick roll call. Oh, I know I forgot to do something. Now, all right, we're gonna. All right, so let's do a quick roll call and get this live stream started. Lashanta's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Amy's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Tommy Tom is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Laura B's in the chat. How you doing tonight? And I said, Amy, how you doing tonight, Amy? And Janetta's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Anthony, the number one YouTuber. How you doing tonight? Melly Mama Horror Queen. How you doing tonight? And I did say hi to you. Okay, if I didn't, let me try this again. LaShanta's in the chat. How you doing tonight? I hope everyone had a great day. Oh, got some more. Ronnie Ron's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Susan R's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Jonathan's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Blackmon, aka Mr. GQ, is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Darby's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Jay Blue's in the chat. How you doing tonight? Okay. We got a lot to talk about tonight. So, pull up a chair, grab a drink. Let's get this live stream started. Oh, and I forgot. I'm doing good, Black Mine. I had the day off, so I'm doing pretty good. Jay Blue said, Hope Island Breeze, Netina are doing well. The Hurricane. Oh, yes, yes, yes. And how you doing tonight, Jay Blue? Darby says, you're firing all four cylinders. You complete all four cylinders. Yes, Darby, listen, whenever I have the time, I definitely love to sit there and dig into all of them. I just wish my Young and the Restless views was up a little bit more because I really love the thing is I really love talking about the Young and Restless, and thank you for saying that, Darby. I really love talking about the Young and Restless. So, but yeah, whenever I get a chance, I do all four of them. I love diving into them. So Johnson says the murder Everett and Bobby was talking about. I think it may be about Abigail. Hmm. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy says Kyle really wanted to ruin his family legacy and his son's legacy. I can't stand Kyle. Victor is going to screw over both Audra and Kyle. Yes, that's actually very true. Everything that you said is true, and I agree with that. Thank you again, Tommy. Yeah, he wants to screw over his own dad. He hurt his mom just because he's that much of a prick, and he's working practically for the devil at this point. But Tommy, I tell you what, though, I'm pretty sure if you watch any video, they're gonna sit there and say Diane is the problem. Bobby says I'm doing good tonight, Tommy. How you doing tonight? Thank you for asking. Bobby says Kyle's such a jerk. The only time I like him is when he's with his when when he's a dad with Harrison. Yeah, otherwise he's an entitled prick. Autumn Paris should have walked in when Thomas and Hope was having that conversation. Paris should have told Hope that Thomas is my fiance, with Hope standing right there and say you need to show some respect. That would have been interesting. I didn't like the fact that she ran somewhere and then came back. I mean, I'm glad that she did confront Hope and put Hope on notice and put her in her damn place. Tommy said people are saying Diane's the problem. Yes, Tommy, because people don't like Diane. Okay? So because people don't like Diane, they're gonna sit there and say that she's the problem. It's Tommy. The thing is, a lot of people watch with their emotions, and because there's so much dislike and so much hatred for Diane, that even in a scene where Kyle is being an absolute dick, somehow Diane is the bad guy. Yeah, sure, Jonathan. It's going to be very hard for a court case, but as Scotty said, hey, listen, unless Sonny has a nervous breakdown, you ain't gonna win. Jay Blue said it seems like the people around Ava and Sonny are telling them to not go to court over Avery. Will they listen? Absolutely not. And what's good, Double C? It's been a hot minute. How have you been? And Krista Ramirez, hi everybody. I wish Nicholas was coming back instead of Lucky. Are you cool with that? Are you cool with the Adam Huss version now? I mean, that's the question, Kristen. Are you cool with the Adam Huss version? Debbie says, "While I don't agree with how Cal treated his family, but I endorse his right to live his life any way he chooses without the need to ask his parents for permission." And Autumn says, and if Thomas loves Paris the way he says he does, he needs to co-sign what Paris said to Hope that he needs to respect and just be done with Hope. Why should Thomas care about Hope's feelings? Yeah, Tommy, he got into the game pretty quick. Double C says, I don't know where this story with Victor, Kyle, Diane, and Jack. Oh, it's gonna be the classic Victor versus Jack Abbott. Victor Newman versus Jack Abbott. Rashawn says, why Carly tell Josh? Because Josh overheard the conversation. Josh already heard part of the conversation when Carly said that she might be going to jail. So at that point, she kind of had to sit there and tell the rest of the truth anyway. Yeah, I mean, Jonathan. I saw on they did an interview with him. They did an interview with well, they did two interviews. They did one interview with Jonathan Jackson, Steve and Bradford, and they did one interview with um they did one interview with the new Christina. Ron says I was upset with Stephanie. Why would she tell Paulina about calling the press conference regarding that piece of trash EJ? Because she's backed into a corner, Ron. What else is she gonna do? Did you not watch the episode? She practically did a PR nightmare by firing a woman of color. So at this point, the only way that she can actually make that up is by making the people believe that that was the best choice. I don't understand, Ron. I mean, did we not watch the same episode? How are you upset with the woman that's trying to save Paulina's job? Jay Blue says, Albert, you were in my head when Lois was talking. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, Jay Blue. I'm just like, she wasn't as bad today as she was yesterday, though. She wasn't. Um, Yesterday she annoyed me. I was like, "Can you go and sit somewhere? Because you're not helping in this meeting." Antoinette says hello from cloudy Gulf Coast, and yes, yes. And Summer wants baby boy back. What's up with Claire dressing like a school? Yeah, I wish they had like an adult version because like this whole childish, child mind like thing isn't really working for me. I wish that she would have a backbone because Summer has been getting on everybody's nerves, and I can't wait for the day where 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 Claire finally puts that chick in her place. It should be a good one, Jonathan. Um, should be a good one. But I have a question though, Jonathan. Why was Sunny spending um so much time with Natalia after everything that she said? Autumn says Alexis ripped right into Ava was hilarious. It was a good one. And she's gonna follow through. Letitia, what's good, Letitia? It's good to see you again. Now, Jay Blue says Sonny seems to be in his lows. He sounds drowsy while conversation with Natalia, conversing with Natalia. Why the hell was he with Natalia? That's my question. Antoinette, yeah, that's way too fast. Like that just felt so out of pocket today. Oh, speaking of B&B, what did y'all think about that funny ass scene? What did y'all think about that funny ass scene with Poppy hanging out with a young Tom? What did y'all think about that? Autumn says Abba Ava is racking up enemies left and right. Jeez, Alexis is right when she said Ava has no friends. She don't. And the one friend that she does have is a young adult, and that's like not that there's anything's wrong with having friends with, being friends with Trina, but it's like, come on, bro. You don't have any friends your age. That seems like that's kind of a problem. Tommy says Kyle is thinking with his emotions. Yeah, he usually does. And I will be cursing right now, but I'm not going to. Johnson says probably because, like he said, he relates to revealing a side of himself that he doesn't want. Yes. Okay. So I guess I can. I just. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I can't co-sign that shit. I think that's what it is. Gorgeous Queen Janet is in the chat. How you doing, my love? I can't. Darby says Sonny does what Sonny wants, period, no matter who else thinks Sonny is selfish and self-centered like that. What? What does that mean, Darby? And Justin, what's good, Justin? Oh, Janet, that shit was hilarious. Janet, yeah, that wig looked like it came straight from Party City. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yes, Ron, I'm very happy that Paris put Hope on notice. But yes, yes, that Krista says Brent. Oh, Brennan needs to come back for Sunny. Yeah, if they can only ever get the actress back. I mean, I get that, Darby, but my thing is like he's hanging out with somebody who's known for being prejudiced against LGBT members, his own daughter. I wouldn't sit there and say Sunny is totally selfish. I feel like that's kind of a exaggeration, if we're gonna be honest. That's Nick. I feel like that's Nick. Just my 2 cents. I feel like that's an exaggeration now. Jenna says Paris could have been more aggressive. You mean like slapping, putting hands on her? But I feel like she was as aggressive as she needed to be. Um, everything except for putting hands on her. Well, see, that's the thing, though, Tommy. This isn't the first time that he ran afoul. That I mean, for well, like I said, Tommy, this isn't the first time that Kyle tried to betray a family member. He did that before with Billy because that's the kind of entitled prick that he is. Okay, I figure I need to sit there and say this now. Oh, Black Paint Me's in the chat was good. Eagle Fangs in the chat was good. Yeah, but it felt like every person on the show was making threats or taking threats left and right on G. Such a bad episode. Bad episode. Well, that's your opinion. I actually enjoyed the episode, but okay. Pink Black. I mean Black Pen Me says the look on Billy's face when he realized he just been played. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. Lily underestimated Billy. Was good, Jada? By the way, I gotta sit there and say I went to your website. You actually have some really good designs. You have some really good designs. Okay. What? Barry says he's not fully selfish when it comes to the people he cares about, but the people in Sonny's life are used to his erratic behavior by now. Okay. Oh, nice, Eagle Fang. I gotta sit there and check out Sean Caden's page. I saw one picture with him and that guy, and I can't remember his name. Same with the actor that plays Victor Newman. Wait, where did you get this from? Where did you get that the actor that plays Victor Newman is leaving um Eagle Fang? And thank you, Darby. Hit that goddamn like button. OJ, okay, I will sit there and message you tonight. I'll message you tonight. 'Cause I did actually like some shirts, so I definitely will sit there and hit you up tonight. Eagle Fang says Soap Central, and Darby says Chow Zoo. Oh, Chow Z. Okay, thank you. Yeah, no, I definitely hit you up tonight, Jada. You had some good designs. I was just like, wow, she's really talented. Okay. Justin says Albert Alexis just kicked Ava's butt. Ava is back to her old ways. No wonder why that nutcase Esme made her life a living hell last year. Makes sense, Eagle Fang. If you watch anything soap related, then they will sit there and send stuff to you. Ron says Albert also enjoyed the Jada and Bobby scene when he told her that he knows something about a murder case. Yeah, I'm very curious about that. Because I don't know. I'm not really fully feeling this DID storyline, but it makes sense, Eagle Fang. Like I said, if you watch certain things, so sometimes things will just pop up on your phone. It's like that with me too, Eagle Fang. Jay Blue says Albert Sonny is related to Natalia because Blaze saw her ugly. Oh, related to Natalia because Blaze saw her ugly side, just like Christina saw his ugly side. They both didn't want their kids to see him in that side. No, I get that part. I do. I get that part. Somebody else actually said the same thing. I get that part. I guess I'm just like, the fact that that overrides what Natalia said is just crazy to me. What's good, Kevin? Okay, now let me sit there and say this. Okay, Justin, I gotta sit there and check it out tonight then. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know, Justin. I definitely do like your review. So okay. So wow, there's actually 40 people in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button first of all. 40 people in the chat. There is one of me. I'm going to miss comments from time to time, so don't take it personal. Um, but uh-huh. Thank you, Lobby. Yes, make sure you hit the like button because it really does help. Hit the like button. It lets people know that this channel is actually worth watching and everything. And that's a good question for the chat. Okay, so you got 22 likes. We got 42 people in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Jay Blue. Yes. Thank you, Jada. Make sure you share the video still. This channel is growing. We're growing pretty fast, and we're actually doing pretty good. 40 people for a title of Kyle Abbott for The Young and the Restless, one of my lowest views. Um, lowest views. So we're doing pretty damn good. So let's as Kyrie always says, let's keep that momentum going. But yes, I'm gonna miss comments from time to time, so don't sit there and take it personal. And yeah, Jaden, no, I'm definitely gonna hit you up tonight. You think that Lily and Joe are up to something regarding Billy? That's a damn good question. Dolomedics, what's good, Dolomedics? Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. No, I generally love doing reviews on The Young and the Restless. So I appreciate that. Yeah, no, thank you. Justin, I remember your I think it was a Young and the Restless review. I think it was a Young and the Restless review. You said something, you was like, I need you to shut the up. And I don't know, was it a day's review? I don't know if it was a wine review, um, or a B&B review. What's good, quiet guy? Max is doing awesome today. I'm doing pretty good. I was off today, Dolomedics. I didn't have to sit there and take anything extra to go to sleep last night, which was really good. Um, Usually I have to take something like over the counter, and I didn't have to take it yesterday. I just slept naturally. It was fucking beautiful. I actually got a really good night's sleep. Kevin says, "Do you think Lily and Julie turned on Billy?" I don't think so. And Antoinette said, "Prayers for those in storm, no hurricane yet, but Texas, who knows? Praise." Yeah, no, yeah, definitely, Antoinette. Definitely send you prayers and positive energy, and I hope that I hope you make it through it. You know, Lashanta said, "Did Lily leave Chancellor?" Um, no, she didn't leave Chancellor, but Billy knows that Lily is playing him. Max says that's fantastic. Glad you got a good night's sleep. Yeah, it's crazy though, Max. As an adult, it's like you it doesn't always come easy. And what's good, cherry ice cream? Lashanta, is it one that you would recommend for me to watch? As you say, you watch old episodes of Being Beings. Anything that like caught your eye that you would consider me that you would um um um, recommended me to watch. Lashata says how Billy knows he's smart. Yeah, but that's what I'm sitting there saying. I feel like Lily underestimated Billy because he caught on. Tommy says, "Do you think Victor's going to win the war?" I feel like he has a really good chance because the thing about Victor, he can play dirty. Maybe old school Jack could sit there and stoop to his level because old school Jack was an asshole. But this new Jack, this new Mr. Rogers, I don't know. What's good, Big Nate? They were okay. They were interesting. B&B was funny as hell. I'll tell you that much, Nate. Internet says, I'm mad Lily is alone. Again, she's your favorite. Again, I asked if I asked if I asked if Claire's for real. Tommy says, how is old school Jack? Okay. Well, like I said, Lashant, if you find any ones that I would like, let me know. Um, I don't know, Ron. The thing is, this whole DID storyline is in. I'm not really feeling it that much. The only thing that seems kind of interesting is that Bobby is talking about this cold case. Maybe he's the one that committed it. Maybe he didn't. That's the only thing I actually find about it. But their talk just seemed kind of pointless. Yeah, Ron. They're Marlena, and Stefan's talk seemed pretty pointless. Eagle Fang says Hope really needs hands from Paris. She really, it's funny. Eagle Fang, even Janet said the same thing. Janet was like, Paris needed to be more aggressive. Noah says about I called it that Chad's getting Abigail's bike. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You did call it. Good job, Mel. Good night, Melanie. And Cherry Ice Cream says hi to you. Kevin says Hope told Thomas she still loves Thomas, but one's fan doesn't make sense. Yeah, her whole thing doesn't really make sense. Janet, I know it's going to sit there and infuriate a lot of people. I can tell you that much right now. I mean, I don't really care about the couple, Sally and Adam, but I know some people do. Yeah, Kevin, unfortunately, I don't think so either. Because I know he's going to go back to. And speaking of self centered, what's amazing? And thank you, Lashanta. Speaking of self centered, Katie, since they're talking about, well, I feel like I'm an outsider. I feel like I'm an interloper in my own home. Katie, you don't live there anymore. What are you talking about? You don't live at that house anymore. Fred says, yes, happy 4th of July to you too tomorrow. And that's a really good question. So, General Hospital is going to be a rerun. I don't know about the rest of the series. I think the only soap opera that's going to be new is going to be Days of Our Lives. Antoinette says the Adam storyline is boring. It's annoying. Yeah, it is. Rachel, I'm looking forward to seeing Joshua Mara Son, oh, on B&B. Okay. Eagle Fang says Katie is a pathetic character from what I've seen. Is Luna father really Tom, even though we just had a DNA test? That's a good question. I feel like he is. Janet says B&B and Wine are new. Thank you, Janet. Okay, thank you, Janet. So B&B and Y&R is new, and I'm assuming that Dave's is new. So the only episode that's actually going to be a rerun is going to be General Hospital. LaShanta Saba, do you remember Beth's birthday party? Everyone tried to pressure Liam to get back with Hope. I do remember that. Yes, I do remember that, LaShanta. What about it? Hmm. Says I love that Steve just got a suspended sentence and 100 hours of community service. That he is excited best friend. He is an excellent best friend to John. Not telling on him. Well, I mean, yeah, that's all very good stuff. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, I like Steve. I don't want him to go away. But I'm gonna be honest. Part of me sitting there thinking that that's bullshit. This dude literally broke. No, seriously, think about that. Like he literally sat there and broke somebody out. Antoinette said, "Poor Tom never made it to the Murray show." Think about that though. Steve broke out a career criminal out of jail, and all he gets is community service and 100 hours. Suspended sentence? Yes, Lord, I will. I'll be making reviews tomorrow. Um, yeah, I will. I'm gonna, you know, Lord, I'm gonna try to wake up early and get them done early. So I'm definitely gonna be making some reviews, Lord. I think the only one I won't review is General Hospital. Thank you for letting me know, Tommy. No, Tommy. Victor's gonna do what Victor's gonna do. Um, Steve had to break. I mean, no, I understand that. I get that, and I guess that does make sense. Like, hey, listen, he didn't do it just because he wanted to do it tomorrow. Um, Lorby says, "Do you have any plans tomorrow for fourth?" I want to see my dad tomorrow. Is his birthday tomorrow? My dad's birthday is tomorrow. Which actually, I got to give him a shout out. Thank you for letting me know, Lorby. Francis says, "Where's John on days?" He's in Greece, staying away from Steve because he doesn't want to hurt him. Limehouse, I'm late to the chat, but does anyone know that the guy who played Tom on B&B is Ron? Yes, I think most people do, but Girl, I think that's how it says. Girl Limehouse. Let's welcome Girl Limehouse. Thank you, Tommy. Yes. Happy birthday to my dad tomorrow. Happy night, J Blue. CJ Clove, thank you. And thank you, Lorby. Yes, happy birthday to Albert Sr. Yes, thank you, Antoinette. Happy birthday to Albert, to my dad. It's so weird actually calling him Albert. Ugh, actually, it almost feels kind of cringe. Thank you, Francis. Thank you. Thank you, Quiet Guy. You think Kevin? I think if anything's gonna work to get his Katie back, will be jealousy. It may work for Thomas, Kevin. Yes, have a good night, Jay Blue. Consider what's your take on Patch telling Kalish? I mean, she's not really too happy about it, but I don't really have a take on it. It's just Kayla being Kayla. In some ways, she kind of come across as the ball and chain of the relationship. You ever heard of when people get married, they call their wives ball and chains? That's what Kayla is. Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you. Yeah, no, apparently I get my looks from my dad, which is good. Um, thank you, Antoinette, and thank you, Dolomitics. And thank you for saying that, Antoinette. I appreciate that. Thank you. What so what makes John so special that he can get some punishment along with Steve? I mean, yeah, you did bring out a career criminal, but you only did it to save the life of your son. So I can understand those special circumstances. Yes, no, thank you, Internet. I always appreciate you in general, so thank you. Poor Carter always losing love. Let's fix him up with Lily. Ooh, Antoinette, Carter and Lily. Hmm. Now, Domex says I give Kayla a pass for being a nag. Steve is the kind of man to go out for milk and disappear on a secret mission. Thank you, Black Man. Thank you. Yes, he definitely had a hand in shaping me, for better or worse. Don't tell him I said it. Don't tell him I said that. But yes, he is a good man. Which reminds me, I got to sit there and call him in a little bit to remind his ass to go to bed. He tends to stay up really late and then wake up really early. He doesn't get the adequate hours that he needs to get for sleep. Well, says my tuition is that Xander, Sarah, Alexis, and Alex and Teresa to have a double wedding. That is so. I mean, they're gonna do it, but it's so dumb. It was dumb when they did it on General Hospital. No, thank you, Black Mom, and again, thank you, Black Mom, for that. I want my dad thinking that I'm a little bit too nice. I already told him I loved him yesterday, so I want him thinking that I'm that nice. Kevin says, I want a Paris cheating Thomas. I want a Paris cheating Thomas with Carter. No, I doubt that. I doubt that. You got burnt once by Carter. Why the hell would she actually want to do that again? Thank you, Tommy. Thank you for reminding me. Hey, my Y&R fans, is everyone else getting tired of Audra bragging about how she beat Tucker? Is anybody else in this chat annoyed or just kind of done with Audra bragging to everyone how she beat Tucker? Because you know who is? Oh, I forgot I actually have to turn on the AC. Thank you, Francis, and thank you, Black Mom. I'm just like, bro, it wasn't that much of an entertaining story the first time. But thank you, Barbie. It's like it wasn't that much of an entertaining story the first time, and you keep telling it over and over again. You told Sally, you told Nate, you told Kyle. It's like we get it, okay? You destroyed a man's reputation. You effed him over in the business world, and he had feelings for you. So he just happened to have feelings for the wrong person, and you just keep going on and on and on about it. Like Jesus Christ, you're fucking annoying now. Well, you don't know. Krista hasn't got to that point yet, but Audrey, yes. And what's good, Caroline Spencer? What's good, Caroline Spencer? It's good to see you. Nobody says yes, but she brought out Tucker. She bought out Tucker's company with Victor's money. Victor beat Tucker. Yeah, exactly. And it's just like, oh, Blackman says I'm ready for Claire to go back to GH. Yeah, we should have more of a goddamn backbone. Exactly, Darby. It's gotten to a point where it's like I'm over it now. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I'm over the Audra character. I'm so over the Audra character. Nate the Great, Francis. Nate the Great. But yeah, it's just. I think when Audra first came into town, well, when Audra first came into town, I was annoyed. She annoyed me. Well, yeah, Lashanta, but it was funny today. Lashanta, you didn't find it funny today? You didn't find the Poppy and Tom seem funny? Caroline, I'm doing pretty damn excellent. I had off today. I had a good natural sleep, and I get to hang out with you fine people. Now, Tommy said Audra could have had the company with Tucker was going to give it to her, but she refused it and rather work for. Yeah, exactly. She rather work for the devil. Limehouse said, "There's not one thing I like about Audra." Well, I mean, there's only one thing I like about Audra, and I mean, besides, here's the thing. I used to like her. Besides that one thing, but she just got to a point where it's just annoying. That's the problem. Like she used to come in and she was a disruptor. She brought in a lot of trouble, and that was fun. But now it's just like, oh, Caroline said Tucker should have gave the company to Ashley. Mm. I'm pretty sure Victor and Audrey would have found a way to take it. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Like, Kevin, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far, bro. We can't sit there and say that. She has to use. Rashanta said she could have had the company free. Now she works. Yeah, exactly. Now she works. Now she works for the goddamn devil. Yes, thank you, Precious. Hit that like button. 36 people in the chat. God only knows how many likes I have. Um, yeah, support your guy by hitting the like button because every like really does help. Oh shit! I knew I forgot something. Okay, so I have a maybe surprise for y'all sometime next week. I have a maybe surprise for y'all sometime next week. If everything goes through, I might have a surprise for you. I won't sit there and say what it is, but if everything works out, I might have a surprise for you. So stay tuned, as my friend says. Oh, I can't do it, Francis. Y'all too smart. Y'all too smart, Francis. You're just gonna have to sit there and wait. I can't trust somebody. I can't sit there and risk somebody figuring it out. It'll be fun. It'll be fun if everything works. Then it'll be fun. No, yeah. I guess that's good news. There's a Shrek 5. It's funny. I only saw one of the Shrek movies. I think because I was on a date that I wanted to see the Shrek movie. Lashanti says, I didn't see it, Albert. Rinse and repeat. I got frustrated. I mean, you missed a very funny scene, Lashanti. Okay, so there's a scene with a younger version of Tom and Poppy. If you Here's the thing, Lashanta, if you don't watch it for any other reason, watch it for that reason. Watch a younger version of Tom and Poppy. Okay? Because I'll be honest, that was the best. That was probably the second best part of the episode. Um, because you'll get a good laugh out of it. My gorgeous Queen Jess is in the chat. What's good, love? I was just there talking about the maybe surprise that I might be having next week. I'm glad I don't actually have to repeat myself. That's right. I don't even have to sit there and say it anymore, which is that's just how that's just how awesome she is. God damn, Jess. I don't even have to sit there and say that anymore. That's not true, Lashanta. They still got Jack. Here's the thing: if Jack can sit there and tap into his inner asshole, he might have a chance. Well, I mean, Jess is a surprise. I'm not gonna say what the surprise is, just a surprise. But the surprise, if everything goes well, it may happen sometime next week. So the surprise is that I might be having a surprise. I'm not gonna say what that surprise is. I love how you said it with the exclamation point. That's why I love you, Jess. Exactly why I love you. But this is a surprise stuff. You can't ask me what the surprise is. The whole point of this saying is a surprise is that it's just I'm like a drink and a half in. Don't start asking me math questions. Since I got good news that now you see me 3 movies coming out in November. Oh, okay, cool. I um I gotta watch part two then. Just as LOL, I don't like surprises. Really? Really, Jess? You really don't like surprises? So somebody gave you like surprise birthday present or it's a surprise party. You tell me you don't like surprises? Really? I find it very hard to believe that you don't like surprises, Jess. It won't be a surprise to Jess. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lobby. Lashanta says, I'll watch it. Can't do it, Queen Jess. Can't do it. Sorry, love. I'm sorry. But I don't even know if the surprise is actually going to pan out. That's why it's a maybe surprise. It's a maybe surprise. And this way, if it doesn't pan out, then you don't have to sit there and be disappointed. So there you go. Like I said, Justin asking me math questions early in the morning. Well, Lashanta, not if he taps into that old school um, asshole energy. Princess says, does anyone think that maybe Alan is really Bart? You know, it's actually really funny. Somebody said the same thing. And Antoinette said, who's in baby Eve's grave? Oh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Jess, part of me just kind of wants to sit there and just DM you and tell you it. Um, but like the willpower in me is not allowing that. Don't worry, Jess. Like if it doesn't happen, then you don't know, and if it does happen, then you know it's a surprise. Anyway, Jess, let me ask you a question. What did you think about Sonny hanging around Natalia? Natalia being the prejudiced person who dislikes gay people, and Sonny still sat there and hung around her. Oh, Lorby and Antoinette, didn't somebody say, Antoinette, didn't somebody sit there, didn't she sit there and say it was like she grabbed somebody who, um, like a dead fetus or something? Thank you. I always thought I said the same shit too. I was like, she says that, let's put it this way. That's like if somebody sat there and talked bad about people who had autism, right? They spent there saying some of the worst, god awful things. They don't reference your son or daughter, but they still sit there and talk bad about autistic people. And your son or daughter is autistic. I don't imagine you still want to have anything to do with that person. That's the part that really blew me. And yes, somebody sat there and said, what did they say? What did they say the reason was, Chad? What's the reason? Something about they had some in common. They didn't want to sit there, Sonny related because Christina saw the dark side in him. So like he kind of related to her. But I sat there, I was like, yo, how are you sitting there defending? How are you sitting there defending her against Alexis? Alexis came in and was like, what are you still doing with her? But that's my guess. That's your guess? You mean the prejudiced woman, the prejudiced woman that's against the LGBT is your guess? You know, it's actually really funny, Mel. I got good news that Max is a horror movie. Long legs. Oh, I still gotta see. I still gotta see long. I still gotta see the long legs trailer. But Max, that actually, it's actually funny, Mel. Max actually came up in my recommendation, so I gotta try to watch it tonight. Internet said my brother is handicapped. You kind of learn to turn a no. People are stupid. No, I mean, I get that internet, but my whole thing is just like, how do you have my whole thing is like, how do you have a continuous conversation with somebody who said something about a family, something about maybe if like even if somebody sat there and said, I don't like handicapped people for some other reason, right? How do you sit there and have a conversation with them afterwards? Like even if they didn't sit there and say the person that your brother, they didn't sit there and say your name. They didn't sit there and say his name. It still is just an out of pocket thing. Oh wow. I gotta get some more tomorrow. God damn it, that's not right. But Lashanta, why do you want Blaze to be fired? That's my thing, Lashanta. Why do you want Blaze to be fired? Natalia, I get. Just as I love how everyone knows it's Ava already. That's what she gets because I don't know what she tried to accomplish. Yeah, she never actually came out and said it. People have sat there and said that she wanted to be a shit starter. She wanted to sit there and hurt Christina, right? think that's something what Sunny said or something that she wanted to hurt Christina to get back at Sunny. My whole thing is like we don't even know. Tommy says Audra takes several seats. Oh, well, she can. She's on her victory tour. She's constantly bragging about how she won up. Um, she won up Tucker for like the umpteenth time. I disagree with that, Lashanta. I don't. It's not easy for everyone to sit there and just come out like that. I understand the logic behind what you're saying, but emotionally, it's not easy for everyone to sit there and come out. You come out when you're ready. You come out when you're ready. You know, and granted, in a perfect world, you coming out should not be a problem, right? It doesn't affect your music. It doesn't affect your music. So if you have shitty music, then you're going to have shitty music, regardless if you're straight or gay. Now, I personally think that Blaze can sing. I can already feel the tomatoes coming at me, but that's just. By the way, I'm pretty sure some people are already pissed off about that too. Well, Jess, I say that she can. I say that she can. So what you gotta say about that, Jess? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Francis. Jess want to sit there and try to question my. I don't know. Jess is not there trying to get me to do math problems at like 9 in the morning. Oh, oh, God, girl. Jess says your ears don't work there. I don't know why comments like that actually makes me smile. I feel like if that was from anyone else, I would sit there and probably challenge the shit out of that. If that was anybody else, I would sit there and challenge the shit out of that. Like, who do you think you are sit there telling me something or challenging my opinion? Something else, Jess. Antoinette says my great niece is living with her girlfriend. They both work and love each other. I'm glad she found happiness in her life. Someone else's sex life is very personal. Exactly, Antoinette. That's all I'm saying. Like, um, you come out. You exactly, and You come out when you're ready. That's the thing. You come out with you when you're ready. Um, Darby says Ava is trying now to ghost Sunny to attack her in public to cause her custody of Avery. Yeah, hinting on that nervous breakdown. Well, Lashante, here's the thing. Tom can't sing for shit. Okay, because I heard him sing. I haven't heard Chase sing. No, 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 Jess. I think that Blaze Allison Ramirez can sing, but the other two can't. Yeah, the other two can, but Blaze is a good singer. Blaze is a good singer. Oh, I just want to sit there and relay a message while I change my damn song. Kyrie's is not live streaming tonight. Uh, Listen, Lashonda, when I first heard him sing, I was like, God damn, this sounds horrible. But you know, Lashonda, here's the thing, though. You know what he sings like? He sings like a person who can't sing. I know that type of singing um, technique. It's like you're talking. You're not really singing, Lashonda. You're talking over music. And it just sounds horrible. It is, Larby, because you should be able to come out when you want, not having somebody force you to come out. And oh yeah, what the hell I was gonna say this at? Oh yeah, Kyrie's is not live streaming tonight. He's not live streaming tonight. I don't know if he's live streaming tomorrow, but he's not live streaming tonight though. So I think I'll put that out there. Jess, I'm actually gonna sit there and try to see my dad. It's his birthday tomorrow. Yep, it's my dad's birthday, so I'm gonna sit there and try to see him tomorrow. Wish him a happy birthday. What about you, Jess? What is the Queen Jess doing tomorrow? Tracy, that's what Janet Jackson does the whole time. She just whispers over the beat. Tracy, so good to see you. Toby says, I don't think Claire would hurt Harris, but I do think she could kick Summer beat if she wants to. Oh, I definitely want to. I definitely want her to do that. Valerie. Valerie's in the chat. Well, Valerie, she made Blackmon laugh. Anytime you can sit there, just say hanging out with friends. Oh yeah, just there's no general hospital tomorrow. There's no general hospital tomorrow. But I hope you have a good time though. Tracy says I'm a Janet fan, but she whispers LOL. Always go to her concert. Hey, listen, listen, Tracy, you go to her concerts, you support her. So Jess says, what about Friday? That's a good question. That's a good question. Is there? I'm assuming there's a new episode at General Hospital on Friday, but let me know in the chat if there's a new episode. I'm gonna sit there and ask. Well, I can't ask Siri since. Oh, Darby, why not B&B supposed to be new? Why not B&B supposed to be new? Is General Hospital going to be a new episode on Friday, January? Oh, is General Hospital going to be a new episode July 5th? Thank you, Val. Yes, new episode on Friday. See, Jess, I may not have Siri, but I don't need Siri. Though. I got something better than Siri. Interesting. If I wake up early tomorrow, if I wake up early tomorrow, maybe I could watch the other episodes. Just as you don't, but okay. Oh, Jess, your sassiness, your diva-like energy. always puts a smile on my face. Oh, by the way, Jess, if I get a hangover, it's your fault. I think I should just say that now and get that out the way. Yes, if I get a hangover, it's your fault, Jess. Francis says, "Great chat. I hope you all have a wonderful 4th. Thank you, Francis. Yes, you as well. You as well. And thank you for being here tonight, Francis. That's my girl. She knows when to take responsibility. LaShanta says, Bill Spencer was something serious. I love Bill Spencer. Katie was something else. I was sit there and say Katie was something else. Actually, there's only one rerun apparently. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry, Jess. Okay. Have a good night, Francis. Thank you for joining. Have a great night, and I hope I get to see you in the next one. Thank you, Lord me. Appreciate that. Thank you. Tommy says, I hope Adam and Sally can survive this relationship. What happens with. Oh, yeah, you're talking about. Adam and Sally. You know, the thing is, I don't even mind Adam. I actually like Adam. But I feel like when it comes to us, the young and the restless, you have to either have like Adam or Sally, apparently. Me, Adam, or Nick. And it's not saying in real life you love your child more than anything. Yeah, that's true. Well, in a perfect world, yes. In a perfect world, the problem is we don't live in a perfect world. Who the fuck asked that? Who asked if a father and a daughter was a couple? Yo, who asked that shit? Yeah, who asked that? Someone asked, was it in my chat? Because I'll go to that right now. Bill Daddy was a booger? Antoinette says, no, I don't believe Poppy killed Tom. Thank you, Antoinette. Yeah, I think it's too obvious. I think it's too obvious if if Poppy or Sheila killed Tom. But I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness, that flashback was everything. That flash, Jesus Christ! It literally just shows you how bad B&B has gotten. So you just slap a terrible wig from Party City and just say, "Hey, that'll be a really good idea. Let's not hire another actor, another actress. Let's just put a terrible wig on the actor that plays Tom and have him play his younger self." Yeah, Lorby, I don't think that he did it either. Yeah, I don't think that she did it either. I don't. I know, Lashonda, and then Josh Griffin and in one foul swoop just murked it all up. One foul swoop. I don't know. I don't do couples, so like, I mean, I know it's important to some people, so I can understand how they're upset by it. Thank you, Cherry Ice Cream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hmm. I actually sat there and I actually apologized to Jess for blowing my nose. I mean, for sneezing. I'm not a simp. I promise. I'm not a simp. I sat there and actually apologized to her. What the fuck is wrong with me? Um, but I don't. I get. My whole thing is like I feel like some people need some turmoil. Like Sally and Adam are doing great, so maybe they need some turmoil. You look at Days of Our Lives with Adam. I mean, with Johnny and Chanel. Jesus fucking Christ, Johnny is such a disappointment. Oh, all right. I got a question. I got a question for the YNR fans. Well, Lashante, he was all like, I need my sports drink. I need that sports drink. Like he couldn't get any other sports drink and just put some goddamn ice in it and it would have been fine. No, no, he needed that specific one. But I got a question for the YNR fans. What the hell is my Antoinette says, I mean, maybe Claire and Cole are going to take Vicky and company down. My opinion, Vicky X set this up. That's a wild theory, Antoinette. I would love to see how that plays out. That's a wild theory. I mean, that's kind of a gross theory, but that's a wild theory, though. I'm not gonna lie, Antoinette. I'll sit there and say this: if that actually happened, that'll be something else. And Cherry Ice Cream has a dissatisfied looker on as an emoji. What's that for? Darby says Vince McMahon likes just sneezing. Sneezing as a sign of weakness. I think she just doesn't like my sneeze. That's my reason. Tommy says, who would you marry, Abby or Claire? Abby. Abby. Why the hell would I marry Claire when I get to sit there and marry someone that looks like a damn Victoria's Secret model? Who would you marry? There you go, Tommy. This is my man. Mel says, I have my intuition that who killed Tom was either Lee, Jack, or Justin, maybe Sheila. Why Sheila? Why Sheila, Mel? Why would Sheila kill Tom? No, that's the question I got for you. Ooh. Kevin, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of like a 90s Lifetime movie. That reminds me of a Lifetime horror, a Lifetime movie. Duan, thank you. Yes, happy 4th of July, my friend. Oh, shit. Happy 4th of July, my friend. Good to see you, Duan. Well, Tommy, I understand why she's upset with her family. Her family didn't sit there and tell her anything where her mom was suffering with DID. But Tucker did sit there and say something, and her dumbass chose not to listen. So that's on her. That is on her. Yeah, Lashanta, that was yesterday's episode. That was yesterday's episode. Yeah, that was yesterday's episode. Um, a lady. Tommy says Summer is going to be mad when Kyle is moved out and his place, and Claire is going to be alone with Harry. Hmm. Well, Tommy, unfortunately, you're 100% correct. Okay. Mel says Sheila is trying to put a wedge between Finn and Steffi to get Finn and Hope together, which will not happen. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I asked you another question before. I asked you, where the hell did I ask you that question at? You dodged my question. God damn it. I asked you a question. Chat, what was the question I asked Melanie? Oh yeah, Tom. Yeah, Melanie. Why would Sheila kill Tom? Why would Sheila kill Tom? Melanie, Corley. Why would Sheila kill Tom? That's what I want to know. Yeah, that's the question I have for you, Mel. Debbie says that's Jack's problem, always confiding in Nikki more than his own wife. Jack is threatening Victor's life like she's Jack's own wife, which pisses Victor off. Yes, Lashanta, I'm over Katie too. God damn it, I'm over Katie. She actually sat there and said today that she felt like an interloper in her own house. Katie, it's not your house anymore. It hasn't been your house for a very long time. What the hell are you talking about? Kevin said, I think Poppy or Jack or Lee killed Tom. Kevin, why would Jack kill Tom? Why would Jack kill Tom? Kevin. But that's what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying, Darby. Kevin, why would Tom why would Jack why would Jack kill um Tom? Okay. I need to drink this first. Notice as ever, there was a clue about the black glove that looked like Mel hands. That looked like Mel hands, putting the white substance in Tom's blue drink. That looked like it was Mel hands. Okay, no, I get that. But I said, why would, I don't know why I'm asking this question. Okay, so the black glove that looked like Mel hands. Okay, but no, I'm asking this one more time. Why do you think that Sheila did it? No. Why do you think that Sheila killed Tom? Because that will point to either Jack or Moses, I take that back about shit. Okay. All right, cool. All right. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Mal, for answering my question. Kevin says protect Poppy. I mean, my whole thing, Lashanta, my whole thing is that I feel like Sheila is too much of an obvious suspect. Not to mention, all she said was information that Deacon already knew about. Deacon already knew about her horrid crimes. Yeah, she didn't like the fact that um, Tom wasn't there. What the hell was Tom doing? He wasn't there disrespecting her name. So I get that part. But Tom didn't do anything new to Sheila that Deacon didn't already know about. There wouldn't be enough grounds for Sheila to sit there and kill. Um, enough grounds for Sheila to sit there and kill Tom. Tom. Lashanta says Albert Lee is a doctor. She didn't. No, she did not, Lashanta. She sat there and looked at that whole thing and was like, she didn't do a goddamn thing. Hmm. Oh, why's my nose running so much? Oh, yeah, because I have AC in the background. Every time I have AC at this point. No, but Lashanta, she didn't actually try to do anything. And I'm surprised. Why didn't she try to do anything? Yeah, she didn't try to do a goddamn thing. Like, literally did nothing. So you think that she's a suspect then? I mean, what would Lee's motivation be for killing Tom? I mean, it is very odd that she didn't actually spring into action and try to do anything for Tom. It'd be very interesting to hear her excuse of why she didn't try to do anything. Antonio said that was a woman's arm putting the poison in Tom's drink. Maybe the drink was meant for someone else. I swear the fans can actually write a better story than whoa, plausible deniability. Damn, Darby, I'm gonna need you to be part of my PR team. Oh Jesus Christ! If you're gonna do a spoiler, can you at least pronounce the person's name right? Jesus fucking Christ. Damn, Darby, I'm gonna need you to be part of my PR team. Okay, Darby, you think you could do that? You think you could be part of my PR team? Is that? And you seem like you're doing some good work with PRing for Lee. Darby, what do you say? What do you say you being part of my PR team? Now, Kevin is saying something I think we're all thinking. I think Thomas is still in love with Hope. I think using Paris So Hope will marry her. And see, that's the thing, Kevin, because I said this in my review. I'm still waiting for an answer, Darby. Um, I think Paris is playing Boo the Fool. Okay, I think she's playing Boo the Fool. She know damn. Here's the thing. After her debacle with Carter, because remember she was going to marry Carter. Not even that long. She was going to marry Carter, and Carter. Darby says maybe you should get Jess to defend you because she makes the most sense most days. Darby, I don't know if she's interested in the job. I don't know if she's interested in the job. I mean, it pays well, but I don't know if she's interested in the job, though. Oh, Spencer, God damn it, Spencer. Where have you been at? Spencer says the woman playing Alexis needs to stop saying things about politics and her personal feelings on Facebook because she's just going to get herself into trouble on Twitter or whatever she's doing. Okay, Tom. Okay, Spencer, I got a question for you. Do you think just because of her job, she shouldn't be allowed to express her political feelings? So, Spencer, if you're Snip saying that about her, right? Then technically, I shouldn't be allowed to express my political opinions because I talk to people, I do these live streams and stuff. So Spencer, using it to say because of her job, she shouldn't be allowed to express her feelings about her political views. Oh yeah, I did sit there and say that, didn't I? Okay, well first of all, I need a new bottle tomorrow. So that's fun. Second of all, like I said, if I get a hangover, okay, if I get a hangover tonight, this is Jess's fault. Okay? And I will sit there and use her full goddamn government name. This is Jessica Love's fault if I get a hangover. Okay? So put that out there now. I think I kind of poured too much, but that's my question for you, Spencer. So let me know. Okay, now Spencer says, well, it's just in her professional, innocent professional. I don't want her going down the same road that the actress playing Jackson went down. She's a great actress. I don't want her to be let go because of her status. Hmm. Okay. Now I'm gonna act like the pompous and I'm gonna act like the pompous know-it-all prick. Um, I think that's actually very interesting that you said that because I watched the episode and I saw her playing Alexis. She was fired, right? She was fired, and I sat there and I said to myself, you know, she's on fire today, but it's too bad that the actress that's playing her is threatening her co-stars um, with outing them on their political beliefs, right? Antoinette says, enjoy the business and everyone's views, different strokes for different folks. End of the day, we're human, wishing the best for each other. Antoinette, I love your energy. But the thing is, Sean, I mean, the thing is, Spencer, is that I think regardless of whatever profession that you're in, you should be allowed to. And where is that actually coming at? I don't want her to be let go because of her status. I think if she was let go because of her status, then she could file a lawsuit. And Spencer, she didn't get Engel, the actor that played Jax, didn't get let go because of his status. He got let go because he didn't want to conform to the vaccine. That's why he got let go. He got a lot of hate, which I felt like was I felt like it was unnecessary for him being an actor. But he didn't get let go because of his status. He got let go because he didn't follow the mandate. So just to kind of put that into you know whatever. I mean, but that's the thing. That's the thing, though, Lashonda. Like, you could like the actress and not necessarily like. I mean, you could like the character, and not necessarily like what the actress is, whatever the actress' political views is. I think it just comes down to agreeing to disagree, and just being like, you know what, the way she plays. Here's the thing: the way that she played Alexis A was fire, right? It was fire. I don't care if you don't agree with her politically. The way she was playing Alexis is fire. She came in there like, yo, listen, you hurt my daughter. I'm going to sit there and F you up in court. I'm going to make you beg for mercy, you know? And that's the way that she played Alexis. That's the way that she plays Alexis. Because she's been playing Alexis for over 30 something years. So my point is, with her, with the actor that plays Eric, with the actor Eric Braden that plays Victor Newman, let them rock. You know, I don't care what your political views are, as long as you're not stepping over the line. Unfortunately, Nancy Lee Grant is. So, just to answer your question, just to kind of go overboard on your question. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be Jess's fault. Yep, I put that up there with Jess's fault. What the hell else I was going to sit there and say? Oh, yeah, we kind of talked about the Jada thing. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of actually, I can tell I'm a little, I can tell that I'm a little tipsy because I looked at my notes and I started trying to scroll down as though the as though my notes was gonna move down a little bit. I mean, I really did one of this. God damn it! I think I kind of talked about everything. Yes, Lorby, happy 4th of July and happy birthday to my father. Happy birthday to my father and happy 4th of July. Which I don't know what time zone you're in, but um Tommy says how old is Victor? Like 70 something years old. Tommy, let me tell you something. Victor has been alive since car phones was made. Tommy, you know what car phones are? You know what car phones are? Why does it have to always goddamn do that? So whenever car phones was out in the 90s or the 90s, that's how old that Victor is. See, I was sitting. Yeah, Tommy car phones. You remember car phones, right? So we're just he was out. He was alive before then. So let's just sit there and say seven. But I can sit there and Google it. No, go for it. Lashanta, you know what I can't believe? I can't believe that Paulina sat there looking with that look like she didn't understand that firing a woman of color, it will be such a backlash to her. Firing Melinda for a quote unquote, as she put it, a rich white man wouldn't look bad on her politically. That's what I couldn't believe. Hmm. Tommy, could Chelsea actually have babies? The shot that says happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday to my dad, Albert Jr. I mean Albert Sr. That's kind of weird to sit there and call him Albert. I was just sitting there going on over James's live stream, and I don't see the after show of the Acolyte on. So that's weird. Barry said he was doing it tonight. Oh well, look at Dion's corner. What the? God damn it. Okay, Dion's corner's not doing his anymore. Tommy said that that happens. Billy and Sally will be paused when they find out they're cheated. There will be puss when it. Please tell me that's not what that actually says. Oh, piss, piss. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna sit there and say, and the YN is, it really does actually make the difference. Um, yeah, I mean they're gonna be pissed off. And the thing is, it's not like people didn't sit there and see that coming because it's like they've been bonding over this awful ass storyline with OCD. But in all reality, and I hate to sit there and say this, those two dated people with children. They dated people with children. There's reasons why sometimes you don't date somebody who has a child with somebody else. Because they always have that bond, they always have that connection. There's always a chance of them getting back together. And that just proved it. That just proves some of the fear that they have. Mel says, I can't believe the nerve Stephanie to say that Polina. I can't believe the nerve. Thank you, Cherry. Yes, yes. Happy birthday to my father. Oh shit, I gotta sit there and call him. Thank you for reminding me, Cherry Ice Cream. Mel says, I can't believe the nerve of Stephanie to say that Polina fired a person of color. Hey, why can't you believe the nerve of that, Mel? That's literally what wound up happening. She literally and fired a woman of color. Like, what are you talking about? That's what happened. You know, that's what happened. Now. The Shelter says Abbott watched season five B&B old. Oh, okay, yeah, you know it's actually funny, Michelle. I can actually watch that because I do have Paramount Plus, so I can actually watch that. Tommy says Cal needs to be more grateful and stop being a little baby. Oh, Tommy, you're nice. See, I was at Dan Coleman entitled prick. Oh, god damn. Okay, wow, really? Oh, okay. I used to like how not now. Tommy, what did you used to like about Kyle? As I sit there and use the restroom, what did you used to like about Kyle? Tommy, I'm very curious. What did you used to actually like about Kyle? Being a what? Come on, no, don't tease me. What did you used to actually? And Lakeisha, what's good, Lakeisha? What did you throw to the soaps? Oh, okay. Yeah, Tommy, I feel like that's his ringing endorsement. His only good quality is that he's a good father, which is good. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of trash ass fathers out there. Um, that's kind of how I felt about Stella on General Hospital. I was like, the only time I actually liked her is when she was actually kind of Mike. When she was kind of Sunny, that was the only time I actually liked her. Okay, I'm going to take a commercial break as far as the restroom, and I'll be right back. But I can still read the comments though. Let me set my thing to comments. Hmm. Wow, that's what I look like? Getting back into that seat? Jesus Christ. Um, my dear music go? There we go. Where my dear music at? Um, Tommy says being a good father and caring about his son. Yeah, no, have a good night, Darby. I said that in the comments, but have a good night, Dom. Um, but yeah, just going back to Stella, I was like, that was the only thing I actually liked about Stella when she first came on, is that she was nice to Mike. Because Stella as a character by herself was just like, she was annoying. She was literally a Karen. What the hell did I sit there and say? Yeah, so the look on Paulina's face, she was super surprised. Oh, that's what I had to sit there and ask. I asked this question in the beginning, and I think I probably forgot it. But all right, so the people that watch the people that watch The Young and the Restless, if you was to recommend it to a friend, how would you sit there and recommend watching Young and the Restless to a friend? How would you recommend watching Young and the Restless? How would you sit there and recommend somebody watching Young and the Restless? Because I'm not gonna lie, it kind of made me think about Jess in a way. Like I can recommend Jess to watch Days of Our Lives, right? I can recommend Jess to watch Born and Beautiful because it's literally 18 minutes, and you know, it's not terrible. It has its interesting and funny moments and its drama moments, so I can recommend that. To be honest, I can recommend Days more than I can recommend Born and Beautiful. But how could I sit there and recommend? How can I recommend The Young and Restless? Tommy says I would tell my friends to watch Young. No, but Tommy, why would you tell your friends to watch Young and Restless? Tommy, why would you tell your friends to watch The Young and the Restless? What is it about The Young and the Restless that you would sit there and say, this is the reason why you need to spend an hour or I don't know, 40 something minutes to watching Young and the Restless? Like if we had to sit there and recommend Jess to watch The Young and the Restless, how would you sit there and do it? How would you recommend it? See, this is the part where it's like my opinion on The Young and Restless isn't super high. Um, Now I watched The Young and the Restless for okay. Now Tommy says I will say to them because it's good drama and lots of good plots. Okay, good drama and lots of good plots. Okay, thank you, Tommy. See, with Days of Our Lives, I could sit there and say you should watch it because it has some really cool characters, some really interesting characters. Um, I don't know if they're as interesting as General Hospital characters. That's kind of a mixed bowl, but like when a drama gets good, it gets really good. When the drama gets good, it gets really good, right? And at its height, I would sit there. Besides 2 days of General Hospital, there's times I would sit there and say that Days of Our Lives had the better episodes. I can comfortably say that. Not lately. Well, actually, maybe 2 weeks ago. Days of Our Lives is actually starting to now get better um, on their episodes. So I can sit there and say I would feel comfortable telling people watch Days of Our Lives. Except for this whole Holly and Tate crap. I can't sit there and recommend anyone sit there and watch that. Okay, now Mel says I love The Young and the Restless because it has exciting storylines that don't drag out too long. Okay? So the episodes don't drag out too long. I mean, the storylines don't drag out too long. Okay. Yeah, I should have probably asked this question in the beginning. Maybe I'll take advantage of the poll system tomorrow and ask people, how would you recommend The Young and Restless? Because what the hell is my damn views in The Young and Restless? 'Cause even my views on The Young and Restless isn't as high. Seriously, if y'all see me actually break this phone, don't be alarmed. Just know that my phone finally pissed me off to the point where, okay, so General Hospital has the highest views. Days has the highest views by one on B&B. Whoa, okay. The Young and Restless actually has higher views than Bold and Beautiful and Days of Our Lives. Hmm, interesting. Well, my whole thing is, Tommy, Victor is going to screw over Kyle. Kyle is screwing over his whole family. He has no problems that they're working for the devil, which is Victor Newman. He says something incredibly hurtful to Diane, which, by the way, Diane did sit there and say, hey, listen, if you want this job, I'll give it to you, you know? Um, and Kyle said, no, I think that you deserve it. So what did Kyle do? Had all this animosity, all this stuff build up. He decided to start trying to sabotage Diane, and to the point that Diane had enough. So Diane talked to him multiple times, and when that didn't work, she fired his ass. Kyle sat there and tried to explain his actions, and then when he realized that that didn't work, he sat there and said, well, he got an attitude, and he also realized that Victor wanted him. And I'm like, you know damn well that Victor has been a sworn enemy of your father for years, and you decide to work with him. I mean, it just goes back to my title, Kyle Abbott, the definition of an entitled prick. He said that that was his legacy. Like, like this dude could just sit there and walk up in a meeting with his boxers on and just continue to work like nothing matters because it's his birthright. And just going back into General Hospital with Sonny and Natalia, I understood why people said on paper that Sonny continued to talk to Natalia because they both had in common their children seeing the worst of them. Their children seeing the worst of them didn't make them look good. And so he has sympathy for her. But every mean thing that Natalia said was at his daughter. So the fact that you sat there like you were ready to break bread, have tea, and dinner is just so out of pocket. And sat there and said, well, you know what? You always been kind and respectful, respect and respecting my daughter. Sonny, did you not just hear the same recording that everyone else who watched General Hospital? So for him to sit there and say that, it's just like, what the actual hell? Mel says, I love Days of Our Lives and The Young and Restless because the legacy characters are still there with the storylines go fast and high reviews. Well, I wish the numbers of high reviews actually went to my channel. But okay. I'm glad you actually said that, Mel. I was looking for some positive feedback when it comes towards The Young and Restless. I guess I'll wake up in the morning and find out if The Young and the Restless had the highest views on my channel. We shall see. Now, and just for the Days of Our Lives fans, I'm like I said before in my review, I'm actually looking forward towards the body and soul because I always notice that every time they say something about a particular soap, like Abe talks about how you grew up with the characters, and maybe there was some sort of political drama that actually went on in the background. It makes me think about Days of Our Lives. It makes me think about the soap operas in general, especially when it comes towards buying the rights of, the dead soap. Tommy says, "Dude, do what?" Me too. He's going to his What does "do" mean? I just see a part that says "do." Oh yeah, for anyone that actually watches Dion's Corner or GH Envy, he's not live streaming tonight either. So yeah, Kyrie's and Dion's Corner is not doing anything. And let's see if James is. Tommy says, "Where's my goddamn music at?" Tommy says, "Do you think Victor's going to let Jack buy Glissade?" Tommy? Are you talking about tomorrow's episode? Because I didn't see tomorrow's episode. I don't know why would Jack actually buy Glissade. Oh, okay, cool. So he actually did. No, I'm not. You think Victor's gonna? No, I'm not. You're not what? I feel like I'm kind of lost in the conversation you're saying. Tommy, you just said that. Do you think that Victor's going to let Jack buy Glissade? And I'm like, well, did you watch tomorrow's episode? Did you watch tomorrow's episode? And you're like, no, I'm not. You're not what? I don't really understand your second part of your question. I'm like, why? But why would Jack buy another company? Oh, okay. Well, you tell me. I know I didn't actually watch tomorrow's episode, so I can't really. Unfortunately, I can't really answer that question. Um. So yeah, I'm kind of in the dark about your question. But if I wake up early enough tomorrow and I'm able to actually watch The Young and the Restless, then when I do my live stream tomorrow, we can kind of go over that. And hopefully, I won't be able to. I'll be doing my live stream a lot earlier. Um, I did not know. I didn't even actually want to do my live stream tomorrow that late. I mean, like today, this late. But I thought I charged my laptop and I didn't. He says I'm talking about Victor. Don't know how to do Jack's job. I think Victor should sell glycerin. Oh, okay. So Tommy, what you're saying is that Victor is not used to the cosmetic side of business. So you think that Victor should sell glycide to Jack? Is that what you're saying, Tommy? Because he's not he doesn't do the whole makeup stuff, perfume stuff. That's more Jack speed. Well then, or Kyle. No, Victor, I think that, I mean, no, Tommy, I think that Victor has a plan. He plans on coming at Diane full force. He wants, Kyle to be on his side, to be working against his dad. He wants Diane to, he wants Diane to turn against Jack. He wants Jack to have nothing because he is a petty, vindictive, um, immature, narcissistic man who's so butthurt because he couldn't sit there and save his precious Nikki baby. Um, that he's coming at Jack full force, which is really sad, right? Like this man is married. He hasn't been with Nikki in a hot minute, but he went all out. He did something to help his wife when he couldn't. Tommy said just sell it to cop, but that wouldn't be part of the revenge though. That wouldn't be part of the revenge cop. I mean, that wouldn't be part of the revenge, Tommy. Sell it to. I mean, that wouldn't be part of the revenge. He needs to sit there and get back at um Jack. Yeah, that's true. He is jealous of Jack. We know that. Anyone who's a YNR fan knows that Victor is jealous of Jack because Jack was able to sit there and help Nikki when Victor couldn't. When she felt that she couldn't confide in um Vicky to help. I mean, when she couldn't confide in Victor to help her, she went to Jack. And Jack was there to sit there and help out. And he feels like, he has that Superman complex. And so yeah, he's butthurt. Okay. I think it's been about 2 hours. I'm also getting really tired, probably because of the alcohol. So I'm gonna end the stream here, unfortunately. Plus, I think I kind of got through my points on the soap. So, but yes, I'm gonna sit there and end it here. I do want to thank everyone for joining. I appreciate everyone so 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 much. Thank you, everyone. I don't know. Today was kind of a slow episode. I mean, slow. Yeah, I think I kind of actually went through all the soaps. I don't think I missed anything. Yes, have a good night, Tommy. Have a good night, Mel. Have a good night, girl. Or I forgot your name. You were actually in here earlier. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. Have a good night, Quiet Guy. Have a good night, Queen Jess. Have a good night, Queen Janet. Have a good night, Melly Mama Heart Queen. Have a good night, Tommy. Have a good night, Jonathan. Have a good night, Darby. Oh yeah, Darby left already. Have a good night, Cherry Ice Cream. Have a good night, Lakeisha. Have a good night, Lashanta. Have a good night, Antoinette. And if I didn't say, oh, have a good night, Quiet Guy. And if I didn't say who you are, you know who you are. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the next live stream. And be on the lookout for that surprise. I'll sit there and say that much. Have a good night, Blackmon. Have a good night, Autumn. Have a good night, Jonathan. And you know who you are. If I did forget you, know exactly who you are. Just because I actually had a lot more drinks than me than I thought I was going to have. But you know who you are, so have a good night, and I will see you in the next live stream. Laters.